brain. Hey, what is good, yo? So, this week's episode of the weird mystery show, I really do feel like the end song spoils a ridiculous amount. So, if you have not seen the end credit song, do yourself a favor and stay as far as possible from it. Because with what I saw in there, I kind of had a inside information about what this girl's story was going to be about and who she's going to be dealing with. Sure, I didn't know it was an uncle, but I know that there was someone in her life that was seemingly doing some shady stuff to her or having her do some shady stuff to uh, make it look like she was helping in more ways than one with just cooking and cleaning. So, with this week, we learn just how quickly the show can reset itself, like usual. Um, so it resets, and now all of a sudden, the change is they're having a conversation about who has the better bento box and who like pretty much made their own and looks the best. So all of a sudden go from, them going into what was it, like a game, like they're having a match and ends up winning and gets a teddy bear and gives it to one girl and that changes everything. Now all of a sudden it is a cooking situation, and it feels like this one is definitely getting to the point a lot quicker, seeing how after seeing multiple things of this, and we're still probably going to get one, we're still going to get one more after this. So after seeing it so many times, they're kind of just more reluctant to showcase the parts that are going to push these girls maybe to points of having the curse call upon them, or like even maybe grant them power. It feels like all the girls that are just going through some hard times, that's kind of who it goes to, or it's going to the girl that our main character has any type of extra relationship with. It's almost as if he isn't hanging out with every single one of them at the same time all the time and treating them the same all the same, this thing isn't happy from what we're getting so far. Like that's the smallest inkling of sense that we're getting from this, is when he hangs out with one and not the others, and the monster don't seem to like that, right? Like all of a sudden things are changing and the way the outcomes change are granted. Still all of the girls ended up usually missing, or it's one or two of them dead. So there's a common oh, I can't block that. There's a common denominator that here, and it's just him. It's our main character. Like out of everything that continues to be the same, it is him who winds up initiating what it seems to be the overall theme of the world just starting to break and these girls starting to show a side that we didn't even know was there. But overall, seeing these things and knowing what is to come in the future of this show is still very much up in the air. Like I have no clue what they're getting at, so I honestly am still looking forward to their big reveal or twist, whatever they want to do, because it's definitely coming. And when I say there's probably one more left, I'm talking about the blue-haired girl. I think we're gonna get a full-blown day of him pretty much bonding and just hanging out with her, when ultimately she is kind of she's the older medium that seems to be consistent with the story. Like she's always the same kind of character, when all the other girls have clearly shown different ways that they kind of act once treated differently, you know? So if you take it like that, they're not, they don't play the same role every single time because our main character has changed that. Our main character has clearly showcased that they aren't those kind of people once certain things start to happen. So I am interested to seeing what they're going to do with that as a whole. If Rika really is the easy target in this whole thing, and we kind of saw that, right? Like she was talking to the supposed curse and being kind of like scolded by it, like, "Oh, we've done this so many times, you're trash," pretty much. So I'm not surprised if it really is her at the end of the day just watching him mess up and then it just activates because she's she has something to do with it, good or bad. I am not sure, but the one things that stay constant is him changing the girls in some type of way after hanging out with one or the other, and them starting to kind of actually like him instead of teasing and stuff like that. They actually get a lot more nicer to him in general. And outside of that, whenever it happens, all the other girls start to not only change a little bit, or they just stop showing up. They kind of cease to exist in a sense, which is weird. So, very, very interested to see what you guys are thinking. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later because we got so much anime to talk about. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. So, with that, peace.